I had a good running session on Monday, ran again today, and we've another session on Friday. So hopefully back in it fully and put my hand up for selection. Oh yeah, just kind of ticking the boxes again. Speed, some agility work. Try and get the distance through the legs again. Kind of warming up all the body, getting used to. Doing the exercises again, so I suppose the injury doesn't happen. So I've ticked them all perfectly so far, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the boys on Friday.
Whatever happens in the next few days, do you anticipate yourself on the pitch against Japan? Is that a target you definitely?
Hopefully I'm there on Sunday.
Joe mentioned that there was tendonitis or something with you, and he said a quad. So was there two different issues to deal with?
It's all connected to quad tendon, patella tendon, so I suppose if I'm my age, these things creep up on top of me, but look, that's the sport I'm in, and tendons like to be worked, so I have a lot of rehab done over the last couple of days, and the more work you get through them, the better they feel, and especially with all the travel now and everything, and they feel great, so I'm happy.
Were you worried at any point that you were going to miss the World Cup?
I suppose it goes through your head when you have to come off the field a small bit, I think I know my body quite well, and I felt something on Saturday, and thankfully it wasn't as severe, so that would have been out of my control anyway, but delighted to be here.
CJ, obviously from a bit of six recently, but no rate where you want to be at?
I enjoy playing 6 or 8. I think I've played more games at 8 in the last last few years anyway, so wherever I get selected, I'll take that, but I have a preference 8, but again, if I have to put in somewhere else, I think I can swap in quite easy.
It's very hard to call between yourself and Jack. How does that work out? It's obviously a big rivalry between the two, I imagine.
Yeah, I think it's we know we need to make sure we push each other in training and make sure we push that jersey, so we train well together. We look after what we need to do for the team, so I think when we get here, we know come start of the week, we need to train well again now to get into that jersey and then just push each other and push the team, to make sure the team is ready to go and you're set into that groove with the rest of the back row if you're selected.
CJ, there's been a lot of talk about doping in rugby, and especially back home in your native South Africa. I mean, is it something that would have been talked about a lot when you were younger? Is it something you would have seen in your career when you were in South Africa?
No, I think when I was younger I was out on the sticks, so the only thing we actually knew there was farming and what else we were doing, so I never really came across a lot. I think it's something probably if you want to go look for it and you want to do it, then probably it's open to get there. But I think I don't think it's a great thing to do at all. I think the sport is a great sport, and the better we can keep it clean is great. And I think in Ireland anyway, they look after all of those things and make sure everyone is on track, So again, it's something I think needs to get out of the sport.
Did you notice that at Craven Week, because it has been a real problem since they started to investigate Craven Week in the last 2 years?
Yeah, mate, I played Craven Week probably 11 years ago. So I think most you get out there is the eggs you got in the morning for the protein. So I think
there wasn't in evidence back then.
No, nothing. I think they was quite on top of it, and everyone was. I think I was tested when I played Craven Week probably out of the 3 games. I think. 3 days, so they're quite on top of it, so I think it's well looked after, and I think probably the last few years they probably just had more testers out, and I don't really know what happened in the last few years in the Craven Week. Sorry about that.
It's almost like the kids are so desperate to get picked up because it's such a top international sport. Is that almost where the temptation comes from, do you think?
No, I think.
Bigger,
Mate, I think it's just again, if you want to be the best at what you can do, just make sure you train hard and you play well and make sure what you can do with your body, and that's what you got. If you want to go down that path, I don't stand for it all. I think it's the wrong thing to do, but I think it's just influence from the outside maybe. But that's not. I don't know.
Do you think that the way rugby has gone, bigger is better these days? There's more money on offer for players as well. There's bigger professional contracts. That it is almost going towards this way where there is a bigger incentive than ever to perhaps find a different way to succeed?
No, I think it's about talent and ability, and sustainability, how people can perform and how long they can perform over a few months and a few games. Look, I think I was always told I was too small, and I just made sure, again, I just train hard and train well, and then make sure I look after my body so I can get selected and work on those things. You can't get bigger. If you need to get taller, if they want you to get taller, you're not going to get that taller, so just make sure you do everything that you can do on the pitch, and look, the rest of it, we're talking a lot about this now. You can't really, I don't think you get taller and that bigger, you can probably just get stronger, but
Keith,
get
what do you
stronger in the
think
gym.
about the greater incentivisation than ever to perhaps dope? That there's more on offer now, bigger is better and more money.
No, I think rugby goes through phases of small and fast, big and fast, big and slow and powerful. For me, it's all in the head. You just work with what your parents gave you, what genetics your parents gave you. As CJ said there, get in the gym and work hard. But I think what distance the world class players from the rest is what's going on in the mind.
CJ, we saw that beautiful photo of you with your little baby. Are you finding it difficult being away from home, or are you enjoying getting a good night's sleep?
She's actually sleeping. She's an angel. She sleeps well during the night, So I miss him a lot. But I think the good thing is I wake up, do my training, and then I have the whole afternoon to talk to them and Skype to them. And we'll actually we try to Skype every day, so it's good to see her grow. And I don't think she's going to miss me that much. She's only missing the milk and the sleep time. So I think when I get back, she'll be happy enough. My wife will be a lot happier, I think.
Keith, for you, are you missing the kids?
Yeah, obviously, and hopefully we're away for another couple of weeks. It's kind of bittersweet, but and my wife's giving out to me. I keep ruining the morning routine when she's trying to get them ready for school, and I'm there looking to have the chats. So it's very tough. We're human, and we're fathers, we're sons, we're brothers, and it can be tough being away, but I think we're well able to look after ourselves and have the crack as well.
Family and friends coming out for the tournament?
No, I don't as of now.
Me neither. Everyone wants to fly to the baby, so everyone's going to Ireland.
CJ, presumably you saw that picture of the Springbok squad, enormous men. As someone who was told he wasn't going to make it because not being big enough, potentially facing them later in the tournament, do you sort of feel it's an opportunity to show them what they were missing? I've played him against a good few times, I think my comeback or my game was probably the Cape Town game. Didn't really go well for me that time. But look, I think I was just looking at that picture, and there's a few of my mates that I played with in school in the background with t-shirts on, so I was actually texting them afterwards, asking why he went in the front. No, I'm joking. But it's again, if it comes up, we go against them. We know they're a physical side, a big side, and a team that really goes behind they've got great forwards, and they look for the backline to make some magic, So if that matchup comes, it's going to be a nice one, and looking forward to that if it comes into the quarters, hopefully one day.
Are you surprised by how good shape they are?
No, I've worked with Alec Walters in Munster, and he's one of the best SNCs out there, I think. He even got me into shape when I got over here. I was at a decent size as well, so he's someone that looks at individuals and make sure they train well, so I think hats off to them, and they train well. So.
CJ, what did you play at the karaoke? Did you do any fun games?
Oh no, I didn't do
sorry,
arcade. Yeah, no, I just played the tipping point. When you throw the coins in, but they got a class one. Yeah, in Ireland you only put in one coin and it drops down to the bottom, and the shelf pushes out. You can actually put 15 coins in, and they all fall on the thing, and they all come down. So John Klein was next to me. He actually got the jackpot. So I think we threw in 1,000 coins. We got 500 out. So great day.
What do you
Yeah. It's a loss, but it's a great day.
None of those dancing games then?
No, there's a few ones you tap, but you need a mask and you need gloves to do it, and I don't think I have the rhythm anyway to do it, so I just put it off.
Did any of the boys there?
No, it was just me and we just looked at it. It was like a queue of 16 people, so we were like, nah, I'm not good enough for that.
Later in the tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks, guys.